Okay, we have our volunteers, including 5 individuals, including our camera holder. All right, guys, thank you for coming in this morning and letting me present my birthday speech to you all. So I was tasked with finding an event that happened around my birthday. So I went with just anything in October, and I related one story back to me. So as you all know, I'm actually a big football fan. And on top of that, I married another huge football fan about 1.5 years ago. And with his family, they are all Vikings fans. I actually grew up as a Green Bay fan, so kind of rivals, but I moved into that legacy of Minnesota Vikings. My kids love the Vikings. When we got married 1.5 years ago, for a week, we went to Minnesota, stayed in cabins, and we actually went to Adrian Peterson's last home game as a Minnesota Viking. Front row seats, goal line, so it was one of the greatest things I got to experience as a football fan, a live game. But on October 12th of 1989, the Minnesota Vikings and Dallas Cowboys had what is now considered the largest trade of all time for NFL. And it was also happened to be the largest lopsided trade, 8th largest lopsided trade of all time for NFL history. And that is when the Minnesota Vikings traded Herschel Walker for, really it involved 18 individuals altogether. So that included actual players from the Cowboys as well as Minnesota Vikings picks for around 4 years, anywhere from 1990 to 1993. Those picks and the trade astounded a lot of football players. So it became the most lopsided because the Minnesota Vikings thought they got the great end with the great Herschel Walker, Pro Bowl player, but he ended up just kind of going stagnant as a player from the years to come with the Vikings. And the Dallas Cowboys created a legacy. So this is where their reign in the 1990s began. One of the picks that they used overall ended up going for a huge player known as Emmitt Smith. I mean, Hall of Fame player, Pro Bowl pick, and that trade is related to me being a Vikings fan as one of the worst trades that we could have made. It's a great thing to relate back to me, but it's also something that's a little bit bittersweet as well. So that is what happened during my birth year and birth month in 1989. Thank you.
Well, I thought that was really good.